Hey guys, my name's Miko and I'm a game designer, and today we are talking about Pokemon Snap. So we have new Pokemon Snap coming out. Finally, we are getting a sequel to the 1990 something game Pokemon Snap on the Nintendo 64. But a lot of people have been confused about this title. Like, why are people so excited about this? I do not get the appeal. Why are they making a new title of Pokemon Snap, and why now? And people just don't get the hype. So today I want to talk with you guys and explain like why people are so hyped about a new Pokemon Snap, and why do they just like the original in general. What's the appeal of Pokemon Snap? And yeah, I do get it. The first game came out over 20 years ago. Not a lot of people have played it. So I can get it why people just don't get the appeal. And it's kind of in the similar boat as Animal Crossing, so the appeal isn't as clear cut as it might be with other games, because in Animal Crossing people are like, you just do like regular things, what's the appeal? In Pokemon Snap it's just like, you just take photos, what's the appeal? Why not just have a photo mode or something? And yeah, that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to explain through the gameplay and through like just the contextual Pokemon IP stuff why people like Pokemon Snap. So yeah, let's start from the gameplay perspective. As I said, kind of like the Animal Crossing series where people don't immediately get the appeal, and Pokemon Snap is basically, imagine a roller coaster. Pokemon Snap is basically a roller coaster, but this is not a roller coaster where you go through like loop-de-loops and you're upside down for like 300 miles per hour going really fast and everyone's scared around you. This is not that kind of a thriller ride. This is more like a slower roller coaster where they give you like laser guns, and then you can like shoot all of the ghosts or enemies around you like pew 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 pew. And that is pretty good description of how the basic gameplay of Pokemon Snap goes, and this goes also for the sequel. It is an on-rail shooter, but of course, this being a Pokemon Snap, you do not do the shooting with the pew pew gun, you do it with a click click camera. And it's not, on-rail shooters are not a game genre that you see often, but it is really fun. And the only other like on-rail shooter that I can think of, if you have ever played Galgun, that is one. But please God, don't have played Galgun. If you have played Galgun, especially unironically, you need to fix something about your life, okay? But yeah, it's not a genre that a lot of people have played, but as I explained it basically works like the roller coaster that I mentioned. But Pokemon Snap has other things too. There are also puzzle elements in it. You can discover new areas and new interactions with Pokemon, get them in different poses. You might be able to lure a Pokemon to some spot and then get a better picture out of it, and that kind of things allow for more replayability and bring like puzzle elements to it. This also goes for the sequel, where the more you play it, you also get like level up system. So more stuff you have done in one level, and the more your level raises, more Pokemon and more stuff opens up in the previous levels as well. So hooray for replayability. And this is very arcade-like, where the gameplay is really simple, but you just try to like do your best and get the best scores and maybe discover a few new things about the stage. And it actually makes people care about something video games just have not cared about for a very, very long time, and that is high scores, where all of the pictures you take, they are reviewed by a professor. In the first games, you had Professor Oak. In this games, you have the other guy. I do not remember his name. But yeah, all of the shots gets like a score, and then you of course want to get the best score and the best pictures of all Pokemon and each Pokemon, and have unique poses and unlock all of those. So it's all in all a very chill and a very cozy of a game to play. You will have a relaxing time with it. There's no hurry, there's no stress of getting the best pictures because you can just try again. No worries about it. It's a good mood game. It's a very good mood game. And I can see it being very appealing in today's social media heavy climate where people just like taking pictures, and platforms like Instagram or Snapchat, the whole idea of those, even kind of YouTube or TikTok where you take videos, is just taking pictures. The whole idea of the platform is taking pictures, so I can see that appealing. And Pokemon Snap is also very idealistic when it comes to this idea of photography, where you in Pokemon Snap, you are constantly surrounded by Pokemon being very cute, doing very cool things and interacting with each other, and everything is closely around you, so that is very cool. But in real life, photography is just like, if you photograph animals, you might have to like sit in a bush for 3 hours to get a okay picture of a fox or something. And yeah, it's very idealistic, but also brings that sense of wonder when you are taking those pictures, because a lot of people like taking pictures. And the next thing I want to talk about, why I feel like people are so into Pokemon Snap, is just the world of Pokemon in general. The world of Pokemon is something Game Freak and the Pokemon Company use very, very well, and this is the reason why Pokemon is the number one most selling media IP in the world at the moment, at least. They go with Pokemon and the world first, not human characters, Pokemon and the world. They sell you the fantasy of being a part of the Pokemon world, and that is really cool. And it's a magical world filled with cool adventures that you want to be a part of. They are really cool animals. They are fire-breathing dragons, and you can just... they're your friends, and you can control them, and you can have them battle and do all this cool stuff. And all you need to do to be a part of this world is to just be in it. You don't have to do anything else. All you have to do is be in that world, and you can feel all these wonderful Pokemon around you, and you can... everyone has an equal opportunity to become the Pokemon Master or a Pokemon Ranger or a Pokemon Breeder if you want to. And you can have a Charizard for yourself, you can have a Greninja, you can have a Lucario, all of these cool Pokemon, and you don't have to be the chosen one. Compare it to something like Harry Potter, that also tries to sell it with the word a bit more, with the wizarding world of Harry Potter and such. But in that universe, you kind of have to be a chosen one. Harry Potter himself was a chosen one because he could not be defeated with Voldemort, and then he was also chosen to be a part of Hogwarts, the elite magic wizard school of that universe. And if you're just a normal everyday guy like me, you are a muggle, so a regular non-magic person, and you have no idea that any of this cool shit is happening around you. But again, compared to Pokemon, all you would have to do is be a part of that world. So why does that matter for Pokemon Snap? Well, Snap offers you a very good glimpse of that fantasy world that Game Freak and the Pokemon Company sell you. They have Pokemon just being in nature, just being themselves. They are not roaming around the fields awkwardly. They're just there in their natural environment, interacting with each other, and that is something really cool to see. And this also goes for the first game, where it was the first generation, so we didn't get many 3D games. And Pokemon Snap for some people, had to be the first time they were seeing these fantasy creatures that they saw on TV and their Game Boy screens just being like real animals. And that was, for many, a magical moment. And compare that to like Pokemon Stadium. You also have Pokemon in 3D in that game as well, but what are they doing? They are battling each other. The same thing as in the main games, which is cool, but they are not being themselves in their natural environment, while Pokemon Snap offers you that. Also, there is the question like, why does not modern Pokemon look this good? And that is just a combination of like hardware power, game mechanics, and limited time. It's just simpler for Game Freak to make Pokemon RPGs and for a more general, more larger audience than the if they did it like Pokemon Snap, and that would just make time. And in general, it's just easier to create like a scripted path, like the roller coaster ride, and have these scripted scenarios happen there, rather than have a fully open world and have everything interact. And I believe this is a bit controversial online, but I do believe Game Freak is a good studio, but they sometimes do not have enough time. If they had like years and years to make a really, really good Pokemon game, I don't doubt it that it might look something like Pokemon Snap, but they just don't have the time for it. So, in conclusion, what makes Pokemon Snap good? It's a relaxing, fun game with a genre that we do not see often. It has cool, addictive, arcade-like gameplay that is very replayable. And it's just a beloved kind of fantasy series, and Snap allows you to have an experience in that universe that you won't otherwise get from other games. And it is something a lot of people want to experience because they just love the Pokemon world and the universe. But that is all for this video, a bit shorter than usual. If you have any comments or feedback or thoughts, let me know in the comments down below. I really want to hear from you guys. I want to start a discussion with my videos. Also, like and subscribe. I post videos every week, every Monday, about the game industry, game IPs, game design. Have these kind of discussion format videos. If you enjoy them, please subscribe. It means a lot to me. I'm beginning with this YouTube stuff, but that is all I have to say for this time. So, hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you guys next time. Bye bye.